Hello everyone. My name is Nursyahira binti Zahari. My metric number is 164679. I'm currently a final year student in English for professional course, and I will be um, telling you a little bit of my internship experience. So if everyone's ready, allow me to start sharing my internship experience. So I have the privilege of interning at Petroleum Nasional Berhad, which is Petronas, for 2 months in Tower 1 KLCC, which is a Kuala Lumpur city centre, specifically under Learning Advisory Division, which is under Human Capital Development, Global Learning and Development. So my internship experience, during my internship, my primary task was to redesign and update all the learning policies documents within the department. This involved reviewing 13 documents in total under the supervision of Ms. Azlina Wati, who is my supervisor. So the learning policies consist of learning materials to newly joined employees and subsidiaries company that was hired by Petronas. So the learning policies can be accessed through a special website used by Petronas employees, which is called My Learning X. Through there, there's various documentation and services from various departments that can be obtained for all newly joined individuals when they're seeking for learning materials, company policies, rules and regulation, and so much more. For me, redesigning the learning policies was a meticulous process that required attention to detail and consistency to ensure the policies adhered to company standards and were in line with current organizational needs. I'm super grateful that our course helped me a lot during my internship as it deals with technical writing, reading, research, etc., and a lot more that I can relate to. That's okay. Other than that, I also attended weekly meetings with the entire Global Learning and Development Department, where I was required to present the overall progress of the Learning Advisory Department, including my own progress, as it is crucial for other departments to keep in track with our team's workload and offer assistance should we request or fall behind. These presentations helped me improve my communication and organizational skills as I needed to concisely summarize complex information while staying on top of deadlines. So overall, for me, this internship experience, gave me valuable insights into how a major company like Petronas operates in terms of talent development and policy management, and it sharpened my ability to handle professional responsibilities in a fast-paced corporate environment. That's for my experience.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So next to me, I was work at a company of educated in China, which named Pane Overboard Study, because it's focused on the students and help graduated from the high students go abroad study, so learn from the language or like management, business skills or anything like that. Also the mathematical or any chemical, anything or any professional area. So for my work experience and the internal experience, first I like to see it. It's hard to work with another because my work is working on media collect and also the communication with students and the parents. You know what? Actually, I am not good at communication. So at firstly, it's very hard for me. So after 2 months work, I got in touch with these customers, also like my students. It's very good. They go focusing on the EMJS and I know how to apply for EMJS for Malaysia. And then we also send a request for England London school. You know what? Then we send these students to American, also the Singapore, Indonesia, also Malaysia. Actually, most of Malaysia. A lot of, I guess, around 500 around. So I connected with the parents and the sister students. Also, part of them, I guess very difficult for that is like students, they have their own ideas to consider about what they want to learn and they want to do in the future. Actually, I guess everyone have that, but the choice is not. So, from my own opinion, I can just or point them to which area is easier for study. Like for Chinese, I think it's better you working on business or also the management. But mathematical is now very good for a choice. Also the computer science. So as but I'd like to as an assistant for students to go abroad, help them living there, stay there. Also how to transporting like what in Malaysia, people use Grab or in travel or like Maximum or anything, these applications. But in America, they use Uber. Also in Singapore, they use different transportation. So need to change cars, using the cars on their way. So that's always a part of my job, but it's quite complex. I like to say it's very complex because too many. So I working at night, also always at night because many parents just work and come back to home to handle their child business because there are too many things in China. In China, we always working at morning on 7 a.m. So we wake up before 7 a.m. I guess around 6 I we need to wake up to driving to the company. So after work is to getting home, I've finished dinner around I guess around most of the people after 10 p.m. So it's very hard to connect with people. Don't because we don't have too much time, so I will always work at night. So have around eight in the night, 6 in the daytime. So working around 40 for 14 hours a day. Yeah, but I do have a resist times. So you need, especially we do the schedule time for your take a rest. Actually, for me, is the Wednesday and Thursday for taking a rest. For my another career, another employee from the same company is Monday and Tuesday. But no one can take a rest during Saturday and Sunday because this kind of career is very business. So I guess the ethical part is problem is that I don't know how to get in touch with the female customer, also the female students, because they do have more problem on leaving or on consideration or like anything else. Because people is different. For a male, I can say that you don't need to do so much because life is common, it's normal. Yeah, I guess that's all of me.
Hi everyone, my name is Afini. My metric number is 161700 and I am currently in year 3 in English for professional course. Okay, during my internship, I had the privilege of working as a research assistant under the supervision of Dr. Shadatul Akmal, which is our lecturer at USM. Okay, actually this internship provided me with the opportunity to enhance my research and analytical skills. So my primary responsibilities in this internship is involved conducting literature reviews, collecting and analyzing research data, and assisting in drafting section of research articles. I also use tools like Microsoft Excel to organize and examine both qualitative and quantitative data. So throughout the internship, I collaborated with a small team that included my supervisor, another research assistant, and a graduate student, a PhD student. So even though we work on our individual tasks, we regularly interact to discuss progress, share insights, and receive feedback. And this discussion actually foster a collaborative and supportive work environment. And for your guys' information, the internship was unpaid, but it provided me with invaluable experience in academic research, writing, and teamwork. It also gave me a deeper understanding of how to approach tasks with self-reliance and attention to detail. One of the biggest things that I have to face during the internship, I think, was managing multiple tasks while I have to ensuring the quality of my contribution. This actually require a strong organizational skills and a proactive approach to problem solving. And through this experience, I improved my ability to conduct detailed research, analyze data effectively, and collaborate and working with others. And additionally, working closely with my supervisor and my team taught me the importance of communication and feedback in maintaining project quality. So, overall, this internship was a really valuable learning experience that helped me develop key research and collaboration skill. Actually, I am really grateful for the opportunity to contribute to this academic work, and I really look forward to applying this lesson in my future endeavors. I think that's all for me.
Alright, so hi, hello everyone. I am Siti Norjanah, binti Sulaiman. My metric number is 161407. I am a final year student for English for professional course. So, as for me, I have done my internship for a company. It's like an insurance company, which is Prominent Wealth Advisor in Penang here. And I mainly work in administration field, which I will managing the data, especially from the agents' sales. And also I was handling the correspondence, scheduling meetings because we had a weekly meeting. It's like a sharing station during the night, Tuesday nights to be exact. So I scheduled the meetings and kind of like hosting the meeting with all the insurance agents over there while they're doing their sharing sessions regarding their sales and their strategies to do that. And also, I really grateful for the opportunity because I got to see how the insurance fields works because some of their term in insurance fields it doesn't really same as us. It means like they have their own terms, which in daily life it means something else. Well, for them it means something else. It's like their own jargon, and also I get to improve my communication skills while communicate with all the insurance agents, and I also was handling the recruitment for new insurance agents if they wanted to, and I did I did handle the recruitment before. I got like two agents, and it was actually really complex. I didn't know to register an insurance agent could be that hard. They had to attach and send a lot of files, all their education stuff, and also all their education qualifications. They had to take insurance agents training sales or something. It's like an exam to be an insurance agent. So I think that is really new and really good knowledge for me. I was also doing a poster. So I had opportunity to make a poster to post it on the Facebook poster to recruit agents. So I had opportunity to learn how to make poster effectively with the right words, with the colors and all the fonts that is um required to attract people to want to recruit to be an insurance agent. So overall, all the experience was great, and I was really helpful. I was really thankful as I had a really helpful supervisor, which is Siti Nur Marzia. So that is all from me.
Hi, my name is Baarshini and my matrix number is 165108. So for my sharing of the internship, actually I did my internship in an Petron company, which is named like the company name is MRBI. It's like a certificate Petron company. Okay. During my internship, actually I gained a lot of like experience in that field, which basically my job is assisting with daily operations, performing data analysis, like contributing to marketing campaigns and so on. Okay, actually, my role as an admin was both challenging and also rewarding. First of all, I was responsible for answering the calls from the customers to like for the riders to go and send their gas cylinders. And also I was recording customers' address and inquiries about the pricing, and also I ensure that the orders were dispatched accurately. I also like had to maintain daily records of inventory, like how many cylinders are there and how many cylinders are sold, and is there like sufficient stock available for the next day. Okay. I also like prepared daily and monthly sales summaries for the company, where I added the expenses like fuel costs into the system, and also I managed the payroll data for employees, which we calculate based on their sales performance. So each rider, motorcycle rider, and also lorry driver, they have like different target sales for each month. Okay. The workplace experience also was a good experience for me because like the team was quite small, where we had like 5 motorcycle riders and also 3 lorry drivers, and we had 1 trailer driver. Okay, for the trailer driver, I had the new experience where the trailer driver, like they took about they'll come like in an even day, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to take the like gas cylinders to Sikap Mawar, which is one of the place where they'll change the cylinders, and also another place. And despite the size in the company, everyone actually had a critical role in ensuring like smooth operations. My supervisor, which was Rajano Katini, she was incredibly supportive. Where I'm not very experienced in the administration, like the key in computer things, she did help me and guided me, and she also corrected me when I had like mistakes in my when I key in and so on. So overall, actually, my internship at this Petron company was a valuable experience. It helped me actually develop a lot of my administration skills, and also I gain exposure to the workplace challenges and understand the importance of like how to be professional in work and how to see the ethical considerations and so on. So actually this company was nearby my house, which is about 300 meters. So I don't have to have transport. I don't have to take transport to go there, and I can save my fuel and so on. So I think it's a very good experience for me. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone for the sharing of experiences. I will share my ethical and professionalism aspect separately. While I was interning in Petronas, something that I found really unique and a bit surprising regarding the ethical and professionalism aspect that I observed was that a lot of the employees, whether it's permanent staff or contract or intern, uh, they all in my department and the whole floor of the department, they often discuss work during their breaks and even after working hours. While I can understand that it demonstrated their dedication, it also raised some concerns for me about work-life balance, especially in terms of long-term well-being. Like from my own experience, I used to work in a retail company that strictly prohibited their employees to discuss work matters before work, during breaks, and after working hours. For example, if you arrive to your workplace early, you're advised to not touch any devices, documents, and engage in a conversation with another colleague to talk about work. It is strictly prohibited. If not, you will be given a disciplinary notice if they see fit, which is quite interesting comparing to our like local company and uh, an overseas, a foreign company, their policies. Yeah, that's from my experience.
Yeah. So actually, my name is Zhang, and I'm also from language school. My match number was 60197. For the experience now I got is that I accept more information of students and the color differences, the culture differences. Actually, people from China, also people from the overseas, we all got customers, but it's quite different. Every time I connect with the overboard customer, we do connect in the morning, but in China, we do always at night. So this is very different. So I use in the language, so I'm morning. So using English with communication. Mm, in my mind, I think experience got to improve myself is that I have more skills to communication in English and make a lot with the language is different because they do use the words, but they do use the full words. They do not use the full words like us. We do use you like you, yeah, to just only one letter that. So it's quite different. But for myself, I do actually I tap the words on my phone or in my on my computer full words because I don't want the customer misunderstanding my wording. Yeah, actually that. For the working time, I guess is okay. Like I'm not working at a company. I'm most time working at home. Yeah, yeah, it's quite freedom, but you working at home, you have more time to work on this. So that's the problem. So I don't have much transport free or anything else. Yeah, I guess that's me.
Okay, during my internship, I noticed that communication play an important role in maintaining professionalism and ensuring smooth collaboration. One issue that I noticed was the delay in response times or unclear feedback, which could lead to confusion or slow progress on tasks. For example, there was a time where I needed clarification on instruction, but the responses took longer than I expected, which made it challenging for me to complete the task efficiently. So this problem highlighted the importance of timely communication and providing detailed and clear instruction in a professional setting. And I also learned that respectful and open communication creates a productive work environment because when feedback was given constructively, it motivated me to do better and make collaboration more effective. Yeah, that's all for me.
Okay, as for me, we just like I have said before, we had a weekly meeting. The problem was that the meeting was conducted face to face, physically at first, but then as the attendance of the insurance agents was not really good, so they changed it. They changed it the mood to just online, which is just through Google Meet. As for me, I see this as problem because bef I think they should have take considerations before they make such huge decisions, because it's a weekly meeting, and as they all know that their insurance agents already, some of them from the main land Penang at Seberang instead of in the island, which means a lot of them had difficulty with coming to the meeting face to face. They should have thought of it instead of just conduct it face to face and then change the mood and all. Even though it was effective to change it later on, but still it's like kind of really not consider it and do not take other people's problems in their consideration. And that is all from me.
Okay, for my ethical consideration, it is about the safety protocols, which I see at my like internship place. They they like have lack of attention of these things, where they like didn't wear the safety boots when they are handling the cylinders. So this can give like risk for them to get injured. And that's one experience where actually there's a worker who got injured because of this, because he didn't wear the safety boots. So I think that's like one of the consideration that should be taken, where safety protocols should be like followed. Okay, thank you.
Okay, since we're all already presented, I think we can move on to the discussion part and start on our Q&A. So I've shared about my part, which is the communication about work, even during breaks, which I find a little bit concerning about work-life balance. And I can also relate a little bit to Afini about communication, which I think our conversation can, like the employees' conversation, can expand more through build relationships within the workplace to maintain employees' relationship professionally, just to build that bond. And I just want to ask, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this to all?
Yeah, actually, for me, I have the same problem for the communication. But for me, I'd like to say I use translator or like basic on my personal experience. So especially for Malaysian communication, I like to use it my basic experience because in my mind, I guess every Malaysian can understand the language also, but not very good at Chinese. So I don't use Chinese. I learned Bahasa Melayu, but not very well. So I just using English in my communication. And for the tools, I guess the best one is that you asking your career or like your friend more professional at this area is better because they know the true meaning of it. You won't be misunderstanding it. So for my personal problem is that I faced with the different gender of communication. Yeah, it's very hard. Because you know that when you connect with a girl who has a boyfriend, they will be ignore your questions, you know what? Ignore your message, always that. And then maybe you connect with a boy, with a female, with a male student, and they don't have a girlfriend or they don't come out for anything else. They just focus on sleep. So I send them message on morning 8 a.m. They maybe reply till 2 p.m. So that is a big problem from the customers. But I cannot ignore it. I just waiting them for the ignore it. For in China, we cannot using your phone call or like send email. We don't send email in China. We always test the message on in WeChat or like using QQ. Yeah, that's more frequently. Basically, mostly in WeChat. So that's a problem. So we can share each other. Then you can, yeah, face the problem there.
Yeah, I think that is a very interesting um, topic. But then, um, if we expected, like, if we showcase professionalism towards them without indicating that we're trying to um, connect with them, like, personally, and then if they also showcase the same thing, um, it I think the conversation would flow, but then this conversation must happen, like even the tough conversation. Like in your case, Leo, like a female, like the basically the different gender communication is a little bit outstretched because if one is involved in a personal relationship, then it disturbs the professional relationship, which I think this could be brought on to human resource and um, basically just have to um, have to ask them to act professionally within the work range. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's better, but we also have a staff contact, but not very well. So, because the our career is a long-term journey, and but so we cannot using just the limited minutes for our communication. So I'll consider that. So next to my partner.
Okay, everyone else can also share their concern, and we will discuss about it.
Can I ask you guys a question? You guys work in the company, right? Do you guys experience bullying? Or because when I read the Twitter, there's a lot of case where the intern always get bullied. So do you guys experience it or not?
Yeah, actually in China, that is very common. So for the upper stage and the lower stage employee, different stage employee, we do have more common manners on it, and we cannot talk with your own mind. We do consider twice, thinking twice with your words. You cannot speak at every time. So it's very offensive in China. That's very common.
Alright, as for me, I didn't experience any bullying things because in my company it was really a small team too. It was only like three, including me, the intern. So in our relationship, and since the supervisor also a woman, so our relationship was like more to sisterhood something. So till this day I still contacting with my supervisor before for my internship. So I didn't experience it. And although we have this like sisterhood relationship, we still manage to maintain the professional while working, while the office hour. But outside of the office hour, we just talk like sisters. Yeah.
For me, I also didn't experience any bully since my colleagues and also my supervisor was very kind and they're very supportive actually. So it's very good.
Okay, to Afini, if it's happened to you, I'm so sorry.
No, it's not because
Oh,
I
okay.
I intern as a research assistant, so
Yeah.
it's a really small team. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think the lecturer will bully us.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit afraid lah about the
Um,
possibility of facing bullying in the future. So that's why I ask you guys because
I
you
see.
guys have the experience work at the company.
Yeah, but I work, I intern at Petronas. The people there are very, very sweet. They really like extra kind to you. That's why I enjoy my internship there. And they always ask, why only 2 months of internship? Why not longer than that? That's like the minimum should be 3 months or something like that. And then that's the question that I always have, always get. And I would say, I'm so sorry, I cannot do anything. Yeah.
Yes, that's very good. But actually, that kind of bullying is not bullying in China, because people suffer a lot of pressure from family or from your career. So, for my own opinion, is that we do communication more friendly, so we can mm, live there. Yeah. So, any questions or experience here?
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'd like to know. Yeah, I guess that's all for our. I'll stop
Okay.
recording. Yeah.
Hold on. Just want to conclude a little bit. So overall, I think this discussions highlights how important it is to balance professionalism and personal well-being in the workplace. While dedication is essential, fostering a healthy work culture is just as critical to sustain employee satisfaction and production. And I hope the best as well to all of your future endeavors. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.